Thrilla the Prince.
Yeah.
We got a question that came in from one of our viewers, and the first thing, the question that they had was, have you ever heard of the Eighth City?
Yeah, of course, man.
Do you consider yourself a member of the Eighth City or one of the?
Shout out to my country folk down there, man. Chris Carter, man. He holding that Eighth City down, man. You know what I'm saying? Get up, Chris. Do I consider myself part of the Eighth City? I mean, they got a whole movement, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a part of that. Like, I'm from the Burg, you know what I'm saying? We not a part of the Eighth City. We Hampton Roads believe that we are Hampton Roads, but we not the Eighth City.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is my take on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I was with Ghetto Chris last night. Shout out to Young Turk from the Hot Boys. He was at VA Live last night, and shout out to Kiki Wyatt. She gave us a great interview last night. For Virginia, I look at it like it's hard for us to get further because we don't have the unity that we
No
need.
unity.
You know what I mean?
You hit that on the head, dog.
And a lot of the unity is, a lot of actually the division is based off of where we're from. So there may be like the Eighth City, there may be the Seven Cities, but the Seven Cities never existed like when I was younger. You know what I mean? Because this part of Virginia used to be 804.
Exactly.
And once they made the 757, that's when they made the Seven Cities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now you got the Seven Cities and this, and so are we waiting for them to change it to something else? And then, we're gonna switch it up, you know what I mean? Because if that's the case, then we waiting on the government to decide what we're gonna be. You know what I mean? And we shouldn't wait for that. We shouldn't just be Seven Cities. We should be Virginia. We should be reaching out to people in Richmond, people in Roanoke, upstate. You know what I mean? Because if we can't tackle the people in our own region, how are we gonna tackle the people upstate, downstate? You know what I mean? And unity is the key. And I think that sometimes that gets lost in hip hop. That there's not enough unity because we're so focused on pushing our neighborhood, our city, our town. Like, we'll make no bones about it. We from Saratoga, all of us. But I mean, if you from Richmond, you probably don't really know where we're from. You know what I mean? And that really doesn't mean anything. No, we from Saratoga and Suffolk. That's our neighborhood.
That's okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but the same way you may look at it, like, is there Saratoga, New York? Like, there's other places with the same name.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Same body count too.
So what you have to do is realize that globally, to have a real impact, you have to actually not necessarily forget about where you're from, but you have to forget about making your name so big if your name isn't big yet, because everybody doesn't know Saratoga.
I'm gonna get it to you real, man. A lot of these cats out here, man, they pride getting their way, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to reach out. They feel like they click ain't on, or they ain't doing good. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to reach out to the next man or the next county or the next state. You know what I'm saying? But it's not about that, man.
Yeah.
That unity. If I can reach out to a cat all the way in Germany, I can collect his fan base, and his fan base can collect mine. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's vice versa.
It's enough for everybody out
there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But everybody, they pride, man. If you can look past that, you can be on more of a business aspect level and to get further. If you about your craft and you about your music and about money, then you can get further.
If saying now that you are artists, if you was a label yourself, what would you be looking for in an artist?
Man, I'm definitely looking for that stage performance, that hypeness, that creativity, man. Like, I don't want nobody to sound like nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless of what, I want to be able to go to a restaurant, like an expensive restaurant, and then perform there while they eating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanna be able to go to like an opera show and have my peoples there. Like, I want everybody to know who we are, but at the same time, I want to branch off to so many different levels that they be like, dang, they ain't just one avenue type, you know what I'm saying? It's not just hip hop. Don't get me wrong, I grew up in hip hop. This is my life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I want bigger and better things, you know what I'm saying? I want bigger and better for hip hop, pop, all that, just the culture in general, you know what I'm saying?
Where's being said y'all give him 8 City?
Yeah, I didn't want that. You talked about that already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, let's talk about your clothing now.
Yeah,
Let the people know the name of it and where they can find it.
Well, you can always find my clothing line. It's called Barbary Lion Fashion. You can look online.
One more time. Get a little louder.
Barbary Lion Fashion, you know what I'm saying? You can find that. You can Google that, Barbary Lion Fashion, you know what I'm saying? And we we based out of Hampton, you know what I'm saying, Hampton, Virginia. So you can definitely have any order, customs. We deal with so many like clothes for the kids, the sick, the illnesses, cures, and I mean we trying to branch out and do bigger things. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm rocking right now is called Fashion for a King. You know what I'm saying? That's for all my fellas. You know what I'm saying? But
There's a lot of kings out here.
Yeah, there's a lot of kings, and we all kings. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta promote yourself and push yourself like a king. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, carry yourself like a king.
Exactly. But you can find us on Barbary Line Fashion, BRBARY FASO. Hold on. Let me get this right.
It's not the Fabo joint, so we got to get it right.
FASHION Fashion. You know what I'm saying? You can just Google that right there. You know what I'm saying? Pick us up. You know what I'm saying? Customs, just go ahead and put your order in. We get it right to you.
So where do you see yourself, man, in 5 years?
5 years? 5 years, I'll probably be retiring, man.
Okay, that's a good plan.
You know what I'm saying? This year right here, I've been focused so much, man. I've been doing so much, man, that if I don't retire in 5 years, then shit, I can't even call it, dog. I can't even tell you, dog.
I mean, let's give the people who haven't been through the struggle of trying to be an artist or whatever, man. Let's give them a little point A to Z, even a little that's a small version of that of what you got to do, man, to get heard out here, man. I mean, because it's rough out here for us artists.
It is, man. It really is rough.
So if you could give any advice to anybody who haven't taken the steps you have taken, what would you give? Focus
on your craft. You focus on your craft. You put forth the effort of networking with people. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily, hitting them up on social networks, man. Go see these people, man. Talk to these people personally.
Yeah, that person thing is good. You know what I mean?
You show them you about business, man. If you go see them for real, you know what I'm saying? You go talk to them for real, but you gotta focus, man, on your craft, man, and do whatever you feel like is gonna be necessary to help you. But at the same time, you gotta put in the necessary effort to get there, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta do shows. You gotta do cameos, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of videos, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Songs.
You gotta have push.
Yeah, you gotta
can't
do
be
something.
this super rapper that your hood say you are without the push to say you gotta do it. You gotta put that work in.
Yeah. You gotta, matter of fact, you gotta put in extra work, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put in extra work. You can't even sleep for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what would be your point, man? Because I done heard a lot of people say it, a lot of people fabricate it, or whatever. What would be your definition of real, man?
Real. My definition of real, I mean, you got a lot of definitions, but my definition is, man,
your definition.
You just gotta, I can't even necessarily my definition, man, because like, you know what I'm saying?
See, my definition itself would be being real, being from people who have been in business or street corporate. My definition of real is being yourself. Like, if it's being like around street niggas and you still be that dude to be like,
I'm going to school, man.
You know what I mean? Or whatever, I'm going to school to do your thing. Like, y'all need to slow down. I think people get misconstrued on the word real. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like the definition of real to be put out there, because I know being real and all that could be like my definition of real could be real to me. It might be real to some other people, it might not be real to other people. So that's why I give.
It's going around a lot. Real is going around a lot.
Real,
you gotta be real with yourself, man.
Real and keeping it 100 is thrown around a lot.
A lot.
The African American community and in the rap community.
Yeah.
But here's my thing about it. This is how I look at it. This is Roshan. This is not drinking on Sunday at all. But like, motherfuckers would be like, something might happen in the hood. Then nobody ain't gonna tell like what happened. So ain't nobody gonna snitch. Right? Yeah. But then you want the police to investigate. You know what I mean? But then you don't want to fuck with the police. Yeah. You know what I mean? You don't want to tell them shit, but you want justice.
Where's the real line?
You can't really want justice if you ain't gonna work with the people that can bring you justice. And then you got street justice where me and my team gonna go and try to figure
shoot them up, man.
But you gotta think about it like this too, because somebody just got killed on my street like Wednesday. Everything on the 16th. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 feet away from my crib. You know what I'm saying? Found in the car. But you gotta think about it like this. You know what I'm saying? If that was one of your peoples, you know what I'm saying?
How would you want to handle it?
How I'm gonna handle it? I mean, I can't handle it because people die every day. You know what I'm saying? I gotta deal with it. You know what I'm saying? People die that I know every day. You know what I'm saying? Not even necessarily every day, but every week somebody I know dies.
There's a peer,
You know what I'm saying?
or a person that you might
so you,
come amongst. It might be a person that I don't know.
When you get
Sean might know him, Boosie might know him. It's still people dying every day, so I understand.
When you get to the point where you grew up like that, you know what I'm saying? You get not necessarily numb to it, but you get to the point where, okay, it happens, you know what I'm saying? You deal with it a different way, you know what I'm saying? My outlet is music, you know what I'm saying? When I'm stressed like that, man, something happen, I go to the studio.
I mean, when I was growing up, dealing with death was like people being sick. And I was okay with it. Now niggas getting killed, and I'm actually alright with it. I think that's kind of bad. I mean, after growing up and doing shit up, I think that's kind of fucked up for me myself.
It's people that's like between the ages of like 15 and about 40. It's more of them getting killed than the people that are like 45 to motherfucking 60.
Exactly. You gotta think about us growing up right now. Our generation, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a younger generation, and the older generation from us is not showing no type of role model. You know, they're not no role model. So with the music nowadays, you know what I'm saying, that's influencing cats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And these young cats out here don't have no morals, no principles. They don't live by nothing, man.
It ain't no code. Ain't no codes, no morals, no none out
here.
It's
none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Like me personally, like I'm gonna talk for Drinking on Sons. Like we always try to give a little situation back, even though we done been from the rough. We done been through a lot of everything. Like we try to give back. So on our hand, we try to give back and show people it's two ends to the stick. It's a bad end, it's a good end. Yeah. It's a way to get out of the bad end or whatever. But it's a lot of like just glam and glitz type of shit being shown, like the money, the jewelry and all that. They don't see the grime and grits like the people who got to go to prison for 20 years because my man shining with the Benz and all that. You know, so
that's rough though. That's rough.
It is rough.
You got to get in from the rough, man.
So if you make it, when you make it, you got plans to get back to the community of where you're from?
I'm doing that right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing that right now. Like I throw little events that I can have, you know what I'm saying, for the little kids, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said the clothing line, I got clothing for the kids. You know what I'm saying? I try to, do raffles for the kids, man. I'm actually trying to be a role model, man. I grew up rough, you know what I'm saying? I was homeless.
And a lot of people don't want that stereotype. They don't want the role model type of thing. Like,
I mean, because the consumers.
I want to be me. I don't want to be a role model.
This
people
might say
that.
This me personally again. This is what bothers me about hip hop, that nobody. Now I ain't gonna say nobody, but the image. Because I saw Lil Boosie talking about this. Lil Boosie was like, he did all these great things, like in his hood, getting away fights at Christmas, doing all this other stuff. He was like, what gets overshadowed about it is what he's done negative.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
they want to talk
about that's what the consumers like. Everybody like to see fights and shootings, and that's what everybody like to see.
What it is? Fights.
You know what I'm saying? That's what people like to see when it comes to like with a challenge type. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you think could we do as black men? Let's just talk black men. I'm not talking all men. What do you think as black men we can do to counteract that?
Man, like right now, like a lot of kids like sports, man. Yeah. Like why not put in the time that go help coach these kids, man, and train with these kids, man, to get them to college, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when they get to a certain level, then they're on their own. They make their own decisions. Like right now, man, they don't have no guidance. We gotta get them when they're young, man. We gotta get them when they're young.
Gotta get them when they're young.
Gotta get them when they're young.
Yeah, I mean, you have to, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I was one of those hard heads, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever I wanted.
We all have been that person. You know what I'm saying? We all been that person.
I jumped off the porch early because I had a single mother. You know, my mom, she let me run loose, like, you know what I'm saying?
I had both parents still jumped off the porch early,
you know
so it just happened. But I do know that it's people that's actually growing up without fathers, growing up with fathers, they still need help. You know what I'm saying? So
that's because they fathers.
I mean, I can just speak up for myself, Drinking on Sun. We want to help the community. You know, I like you saying, you want to help the community. We got to do different things. And we might have to just come up with some kind of foundation or something that we can do to help everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my kids to think real as being like just killing them niggas. Yeah. Or don't tell them nigga. Like,
that's the real nowadays.
Real to me,
a pistol is real.
I go to work every day and I've been through all of that shit that we're going to not talk about. And that I still get up every day and actually work for my kids, pay my bills every day, and pay child support or no child support. I think that's the realest shit you can do to like reproduce and take care of it after you reproduce, because giving the nigga a pack that ain't reproducing, that ain't actually real to me no more. And like my whole perception of real has changed, you know what I'm saying? So real to me might be different than other people. So with that, all that being said, we're gonna let you get your plugs anywhere you can find your music, anywhere they can see you at performances coming up, album dropping out, anything me and Ro might have left out. We're gonna give you a chance to just say that right now.
Okay, well, mixtape Money and Music dropping
Money and Music.
The mid of August, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my producer Zach Dixon, Mickey Beans, my nigga Clip 4 Quarter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He grinding hard out there in the Berg. T. Dep Wallace, you know what I'm saying? He grinding hard, you know what I'm saying? My performances, I got a August 23rd, we gonna be in, I believe, Tappan.
Shout out to the young lady who's with you tonight. Let's get some names.
Yeah, that's my manager, man, Miss Sonny Stahl over here.
Yeah. We ain't nobody getting left out on Drinking on Sundays. We gotta give a shout to everybody.
I got performances coming up in Richmond. Of course, the Berg, I'm gonna hold it down regardless.
We're holding down the Berg over here, man.
Now I'm definitely August 31st. I'm gonna be in Virginia Beach at Montego's Grill, I believe.
Yeah, Montego's
Grill.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be here in August 31st, I believe, right before Labor Day.
And teach every artist, man, who haven't, man, listen, man, you want to make it, your side of town is not gonna blow it for you. So come across the water, especially we in Virginia. We're not telling you to go to Atlanta, New York, and all that first. Least touch. If you're in Hampton, come to Norfolk. If you're in Norfolk, go to Hampton. Go to Williamsburg, maybe go to Richmond. Everybody is like an hour away. If you want to blow, you got to touch all these small cities. Like, even if you're from Norfolk, Hampton, Virginia Beach, or whatever, you might get to go to Franklin to do a show, because Franklin actually might support you more than the person from Virginia Beach who grew up with you the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
But first, you gotta come to Hip Hop Highlights, man. Drinking on Sundays, man.
You always gotta do that.
You gotta come here, man.
And listen,
stop by here
and drink on Sunday.
Yeah, that's right.
Stop by here. Make sure you stop by Vanity.
Yeah.
We also got a TV show every Sunday, 11:30 on Sky 4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stop by there. You know what I mean? We also got drinkingonsunday.com. You know what I mean? We got
and I'm sipping right now.
All that. You know
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything drinking on Sunday. Like, yo, we trying to give, like, first of all, let's keep everything clear. We ain't trying to get rich off the dome, just trying to get signed and all that. Me, Roshan and Boosie, as ourselves, as individuals, we have our own business or title. Roshan just retired. Salute to my man. My name is Doc. I got my own trucking business. I've been going for 10 years. Yeah. My man Boosie works for the ports. He been doing his own thing. Everybody know how the money scale goes with those. We're not getting rich off of you. We giving you a plateau to come in and show your talent, to come in and put VA on. We want to put VA on because I ain't piggybacking no other states no more. Like, I ain't doing that shit. Like, yo, I'm doing my own shit. Like, yo, even if it ain't VA, I'm gonna go for Doc or drinking on Sundays. I ain't piggybacking nobody.
I'm rocking with y'all from now on, dog.
Yeah, I'm going with like that. I do like outside state artists, but I'd rather a dude from where I'm from, where the grain is at, and we might get kick a little color fragments off our back. It might be the same, man. You know what I mean? I want to support here, man.
And shout out to Doc Ford and Ro, man. You know what I'm saying? They brought me all the way out here, man, to Virginia Beach, man. You know what I'm saying? We get it in, man. It's real. You know what I'm saying? That's real. That's my definition of real. You know what I'm saying? Reaching out to an artist and actually inviting him, you know what I'm saying, to come to today's show and drink with him on Sundays. Real.
That's real. And we drinking on Sunday.
The whole team was drinking on Sunday, my man. Doc, Roy, who couldn't be here. We got Boots up there singing them songs.
Roy, where you at?
The whole team, you know, everybody else, Tech couldn't be here. Everybody else.
Bone in here.
We just want to thank you for coming. You know, we're going to slide out here with your last two songs. We got Complex Life, and then we got one of the Prince, No Eyes. So
we're going with both of them songs. We're going to let you say where your mind was at, where your producer mind was at. Give them all of that before we go. Give them your little plugs again, once again, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever they can find you at. You can take your time with it before we go into songs. It's your time to
All
go.
right, no doubt. Well, you can find me on Instagram at Thrilla the Prince. You can just Google Thrilla the Prince and everything gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, YouTube, all that. Which one we going into first?
We're gonna go into complex life first.
Complex life. That came about when I was down. You know what I'm saying? Locked down. You know, I was just writing, man. Just going about the things that I've been through, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just put all that into one song.
Once again, that's the
There's
meaning
chorus
of
tonight.
real.
Just
Talk about things that you have been through.
Just went straight through, man. You know what I'm saying? Just laid it down. And to tell me shit, you know what I'm saying? I reached out to my man all the way in Germany, man. Shout out to Prince Low Eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Another
man.
Prince?
Yeah, Prince Low Eyes. He from Chirac, you know what I'm saying?
We might have to get a drinking on Sunday nigga Prince, man. Who got the princes in the building?
You know what I'm saying?
Right there.
Prince Monte.
Okay, Prince Monte. Shout out to Prince Monte.
We need a Prince in that
Monte,
team, man.
That's the nigga new name.
And we gotta need a Prince in the crew, man. That's all, man. I know, man.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to him, man. And you know, we gotta keep it going, man. Just keep that effort, keep that push mode, that grind, that focus, man. And shout out to all my kids.
Where the next place that fans can find you at?
The next place you're gonna find me at will be August 23rd. I'll probably be in Tappahannock, Virginia.
August 2, 3.
At the Summer Jam, you know what I'm saying, performing there. And then after that, I'll be in Virginia Beach at Montego's Bay, I believe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, performing there. And that's August 31st, I believe.
With this movement, you can find him where he said. You can find us on Drinking on Sundays. We're about to get into the music.
Yo, make sure you check for us. We're gonna be at the Hoodie Awards this year too.
Yeah.
Flying down.
Steve Harvey, yo, we gonna give you a new Beijing. We're gonna cut that new hairline.
Hey, yo, shout out Grind Time Country Boys, man. That's my label too, man. Shout out my producer, Zach Dixon, man. Y'all find him on YouTube and Facebook.